What's up, guys? It's your boy IB Pro Damien Ricketts. Just finished working out. Did buys and tries. Unfortunately, I didn't record it. But I did record. For one for you a few days last week. So I'm gonna post that up for you guys. About to get some post-workout meal, which is sushi. Some sushi. I stopped at a local sushi spot, so I'm gonna get some sushi. But while I'm waiting, I want to talk to you guys about the new category of men's physique. I want to see what you guys, not men's physique, classic physique. That's what it's called now. The new classic physique category, the NPC and IFBB came up with. I just want to talk about the love. What I've seen a few shows already, and I just want to talk about what I like about it and what I kind of dislike about it. I don't want to jump the gun and say I'll never compete in it. I'm not the biggest guy in the world, so right now I could fit into a classic physique category in the show, possibly walking away with a win. But with that being said, that's not what got me in love with bodybuilding from the start. What got me in love with bodybuilding was watching Ronnie Coleman squatting 800 pounds and just watching Ronnie Coleman walk on stage and just dominating year after year. Just the sick look of just insane muscle Ronnie Coleman used to walk around with. Ronnie Coleman, Branch Warren, Kai Green, Dexter Jackson, just the guys that I used to watch all the time when I got into bodybuilding back in like 2008. Really, that's when I actually took it serious and actually wanted to compete. So those are the guys I used to watch. Watching Ronnie Coleman's day in the life episode of him just being a police officer and eating his food in his car. That's what got me in love with bodybuilding. Not classic physique. I get it. Not every guy is huge. Not every guy is big. It's gonna take a while it takes a while for you to put on the necessary muscle to compete, especially in the 212 class or open guys. I mean, you have to really bring a lot of muscles to compete or to be competitive, not just to compete, but to be competitive in that category. So I see where classic physique could fit in. They have weight limits for the category. I'm so not interested in that category. I don't know the fucking rules to this shit. So what I like about it, I like the fact that you could compete you have a new category that the insanely big guys could compete, guys that are not too big could compete in. It opens a door for guys that really weren't really into competing as a bodybuilder, that felt like they can't compete as bodybuilders. Now opens a different category for them to get into competition. So that is kind of positive for the fitness industry. But here's where I feel like it's gonna be negative towards bodybuilding. A lot of when you go to bodybuilding shows, you don't know who's competing. You have different categories from bantamweight all the way to super heavy, and you don't know who's competing. So all you could do is worry about yourself and worry about getting ready for a show. And then you show up to a show, your local show, and there's only like 2 or 3 guys in your category. You're like, where's all the bodybuilders that I want, to compete against? So that's why after I won a show in Georgia, I was like, man, I got to go to nationals. I want to see what nationals is all about, because that's where all the bodybuilders really show up to. Not a lot of bodybuilders show up to the local shows. Now you look at men's physique, you go to a bodybuilding show and you see men's physique. I mean, there's 20, 30, 40 guys in the men's physique category. Why? Because a lot of guys really don't want to compete as bodybuilders because they don't feel like they're good enough to be bodybuilders. so they'll do men's physique. And that's another positive thing for the fitness industry, but not necessarily positive for the bodybuilding, because then a lot of guys don't want to be bodybuilders anymore. They're winning shows as men's physique, and they're okay with that. So, you know, it's taken away, I feel like it's taken away from guys that want to be bodybuilders. And what really started the whole fitness thing was bodybuilding. Bodybuilding started it all. Arnold, Ferrigno. I mean, that's really who started this bodybuilding thing. So I just don't want a lot of guys to get away from competing as bodybuilders. Yes, you could compete in classic physique, but bodybuilding should be shown to love as well. So don't sacrifice not putting on muscles, or sacrifice you know, bodybuilding just so you could win a show, just so you could get a trophy and be competing in a different category. I don't know. I mean, you know, to each his own. If you like classic physique, then that's fine. If you feel like it's best for you, I think that's fine. But I don't know. What got me into the fitness thing was bodybuilding. Like, just the insane way guys look. Kai Green, like Flex Lewis, just the insane way they look, man. Legs big as hell, just chest just huge. Like, that's what really got me into bodybuilding, and that's kind of what I want to look like eventually. So, you know, that's just my thing. I like the fact that we have these new categories now that guys could compete in, but I don't want it taken away from bodybuilding and bodybuilders. If you're a bodybuilder, be a bodybuilder. Don't just say, oh, I'm not gonna be bodybuilder, I'm just gonna be classic or whatever. So that's just my thing. I don't know. I mean, I like being a bodybuilder. I think I like going on stage, hitting the double biceps and rear lat spread and things like that. I don't want to do men's physique. That's not my thing. It never was my thing. More power to it. I got a lot of friends that does really well in it. I've been to the Olympia and everything like that, so it's pretty awesome. I show love to everybody that's actually competing in the fitness industry. So more power to you. This is my opinion on why I wouldn't do classic physique, because that's not what got me in love with bodybuilding. I don't know what people should focus on is bringing the classic physique into bodybuilding. I think that's what sparked the whole classic physique thing. You could bring that classic physique into bodybuilding, not just classic physique into the classic physique category. Bring classic physique into bodybuilding, like Cedric McMillan, that's bringing just awesome symmetry into bodybuilding. And I think that's what bodybuilding was missing, and that's what we need to get back to, is just bringing classic physique into bodybuilding. There's no need for classic physique. I'm trying to bring a classic physique into bodybuilding. Anyways, that's my opinion on it. I just rambled on a little bit. So thanks for watching, guys. Submit to my channel. Holla at your boy. Peace.